All right, good enough. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another stream. This time we are playing Blazing Heroes on the Sega Saturn. This is part two. Hey, Shockstorm, hope you're doing well. My voice is somewhat better. Remember how I said last stream that my voice was probably going to be on the up and up? I'd sleep and I'd feel better. I slept and my voice did not get much better. My general rule is if I'm going to start sniffling and sneezing, then that's a day I just don't stream. I'm not at that point yet. Hopefully I won't get to that point later. But the plan right now as it stands, at least for the remainder of this week, is we're going to play Blazing Heroes today. Since I am not going to be able to stream Saturday during the normal time, I am going to be moving my Shining Force stream to tomorrow instead of Saturday. And then early Saturday morning, and so early I don't know if people are going to be up, I am going to be finishing the last dungeon of Clair Obscur Expedition 33 and then scoring the game. Because my plan is to crash my brother's birthday party, assuming I get over whatever the heck I have, and try and help decorate his place for a surprise party. And I'm going to also lend him Expedition 33 since he's been clamoring at the bits to try it. And so my goal is to finally beat the game and score it and get all my thoughts out there. And then the next week will be back to the normal schedule. So we'll just be able to play everything as we have been able to so far. So that's basically what I've got planned. But I'm looking forward to the Mato game on the Nintendo Switch. I'm hoping it's going to be better than what the critics have been saying. It seems like people are saying it's a 70-71 game, and to be honest, that's kind of where I was going to start with, and then was either going to go up or down, depending on what the game did. That's usually where the safe place for me to start most of my scorings at, and then I get more impressed or less impressed as the game goes. Anyway, let's go ahead and swap the scene. We are back to our load save. So we'll go ahead and load. We're in Queensland. We have to cross over to the other location because we did only 2 chapters so far. And there's a lot more than 2. So we're going to have to make our time a little bit better. I do need to up the volume on my television set. Let me go ahead and do that. It was so low because of Shining Force, and Saturn volume is like innately quiet on my TV. So everybody, I did do some offstream grinding going back and forth between Rossum and Queensland because you have a chance to get into random tactics encounters there. So that's what I ended up doing. Thank you for blessing the RNG. It's funny, you blessed RNG and I instinctively reached, I reached over for water before the hydrate came. Because of like blessing RNG, that means drinking, right? Yes. But thank you for the hydrate. So east is Colby Village, and then west is Queensland. So we're going to keep going east, I think. I wonder if there's anything new. The Water of Luck. What do we got? We don't have much money since we bought a lot of stuff in Queensland. Oh, you know what? I think it shares the same inventory. That's even better. We definitely cannot buy either of these yet for those 2 characters. And unfortunately, that's the only hat that they can wear. It's only usable by the 2 of them, which makes it tougher for me to want to buy. One of them is a really good archer, and the other one's like a priest healer. So the goal for people you're just joining me that don't know the plot is Lord Bane, which in case you didn't know is a very evil person. Don't know if you knew by the name. Turns out to be a reincarnation of an evil person that was able to complete a potion of immortality and is able to keep resurrecting. But the only way to defeat them for good is to gather 12 heroes to defeat them, We have 7 people in our party. We need 5 more. And then we can keep going from there. It's surprising to see the entrance to an ancient ruin in a place like this. Do you know anything about countries other than Queensland? Well, my mother wouldn't let me adventure too much. Well, it wouldn't help us now even if we knew about this ruin. Okay, well, that was a pointless place to go. Thank you for telling me. He is vain. So, north, Kobe Village, east is Ingress Forest. According to this guide, that's where we need to go next, is Ingress Forest. I can only bring 5 players inside the forest. Got it. Is this the... It is a forest. Got it. This is a tactics game, Shockstorm. Which, fun fact, when I said I wanted to play this game next, I did not know it was tactics. I thought it was going to be a turn-based game. Otherwise, I never would have played it alongside Shining Force. So, I'm going to go ahead and pick our main hero. Is that not letting me? Oh, I see. These two are default selected. Got it. You're coming, you're coming, you're coming. We already have an archer with her. We don't need you, Hector. Sorry. We do need a healer. It has... Yes, it has very normal RPG exploration in terms of having towns, although the 2 towns I've been to so far are basically carbon copies of each other. They all have bars for information, item shop, weapon shop, some houses, and just things of that particular nature. But there are different locations you travel to. It has a world map, which is nice. What's with this forest? I sense something is amiss. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Well, let's be careful. We'll walk over there. So the thing that's really different about this game, Shockstorm, is that basically everything has a level and a skill. Characters level up using EXP. Your techniques level up. So if you use a spell, it levels up a certain spell level. If you use an ability, it levels up a certain ability level. If you have like a certain default weapon, it levels up the weapon level. If you defend, if you choose to do nothing and defend, you level up your defend level, which I think is a little bit too much, but you can get new abilities and things as you continue to defend or do other things. So you kind of get skill EXP for everything. Let's see, let's enable HP mode, 196. So it's the same enemies. Oh, we have a chest over here. Same enemies we found on the mountain so far. This one's flashing, meaning I can't hit them until it deactivates. There's also this weird little height mechanic. It seems like if you're at a height elevation that's higher than the elevation next to an enemy, you have, I guess, a better chance of doing more damage. I guess we need to make it to that. Oh, there's also an item here. So got it. So we have 2 different chests. Right now, we're pretty over-leveled, so we shouldn't have too much of a problem. Just gonna skip the attack animation just for time's sake, because we're gonna be in this area for a while. The big thing that the major complaint I have about it is that a lot of the areas are just too big. Like, a lot of these maps where all of these enemies are, they're just too big. I'm gonna walk over here, and I'm going to defend. We're probably gonna send 2 people off that way. Try to focus everybody else in the other direction. I do like this map theme. It is a little bit of a banger. So, okay, so that enemy's gonna be a little bit tougher now because of the buff. Oh, we're confused. That's not good. That's really not good. Please hit. Oh, now we're shrunk and confused. We're just not having a good day. Well, that means our damage to ourselves is going to do less. Gonna go ahead and freeze this. Oh, this. Oh, we can reach this enemy. Never mind. So now they're frozen. They can't take a turn. And we'll go ahead and use freeze on this enemy, because I know ice as well. Now they're both frozen. So it's just a matter of what this character is going to do and who they're going to attack. Meanwhile, I'll set everybody else this direction. She needs the lightning ability, I think. Oh, she has multi-shot. We need to equip that. I think Hector actually learned multi-shot, so that means now she can learn it, because her bow level's high enough. But we use too much movement to use multi-shot or lightning, so we'll just do straight shot. So you can mash C to basically skip every animation that an attack would otherwise have, which I think is pretty handy. You can even skip movement animation. Guardian War had a presetting. You could just go to an option menu and choose like attack animation speed or how much you can just skip. This one you just use C for all of it, which I'm not sure if I like it more or better, or just worse, or about the same. So that enemy just grew. This enemy is still... Okay, so they're both visible. We're confused again. What are you gonna do? Oh no. 0 damage. It's because you shrunk. That's the reason. Okay, that did not kill that enemy. We'll use Spin Strike to hit everybody. They're both dead. And we'll go ahead and use 100 Hands on this one. Got a critical. The Protection Shield ability, for anybody who's thinking about playing this game, really good. Really good. At first you're like, oh, okay, it's just a Protect spell. It's a tangible field that extends 3x3, that affects any allies or enemies within it. And it basically makes it so that you take basically like character defend levels of damage even if they're not in defense mode. So it's extremely invaluable for anybody who's not trying to do... Yeah, it's not quite wide guard because you still take damage, but like it minimizes the amount of damage you're going to otherwise take. So it's good in that regard. It's really good in that regard. Because the big issue with this game is that if you see enemies that are alone and aren't doing anything, and they move the turn before, chances are statistically they're defending. Meaning that if you walk up to an enemy that's like over here, for example, and you decide you want to swing at them, your attacks are going to do like 1/5 of what they normally do. So you have to, a lot of times you have to play this game of like chicken, where you have to like kind of edge closer to them and just defend, wait for them to hit you first, do minimal damage, and then kind of unload on them. which I mean is an okay strategy, unless you have a map that's like this huge, because then you have to do that for like everybody, and it's like not fun. It's not fun at all. Like, look at how many branching paths there are to have to go down. This is one map. This is one map. I have to walk. You know how many turns it's gonna take me to go that far? It'll be quite a number of turns. Also, some of these enemies have like the Summon Night 6 mechanic of like not letting you pass them if they're in a spot. So like this one, even though I can move, I would otherwise have the movement to go past here. There's like some sort of like invisible aura that prevents me from going any further. And I can't attack this enemy since they are invisible, so I have to wait for them to just wait out their turn of invisibility. Oh my god, we just got one shot. 235 damage. That's not good. I'll have to have her bring them back. That's the reason I kind of kept her away from everything. That wasn't even a critical. That was ridiculous. That's supposed to be grinding before. Anyway, I'll bring her back, but thankfully he's visible now. New techniques, so we leveled up our skill. What did we learn? Oh, now we have the tornado ability. We have Torpun. So unfortunately, you don't actually use it against the enemy. That'd be cool. But you get a preview of what the animation will look like. Confusion? It missed. It missed. She dodged it. So yeah, that would have been... If I knew the enemy was going to do 236 damage, I would have set up the Protect Barrier with her. But I'm like, I leveled up. I'm hot stuff. I don't need to do it. Apparently, I needed to do it. I really needed to do it. But I guess the buff, the magnify ability on that one enemy was enough. We'll use Razdid. So he's back in the battle. So who hasn't taken their turn yet? He hasn't. Okay, I was about to say, we haven't gone to enemy phase, meaning somebody hasn't moved yet. I got caught off guard. I did. I really did. What a surprising damage modifier. It seems like it's a game that, and this is, I want you guys to understand, I grinded to get the best equipment for everybody, including like defense buffing equipment, to take that amount of damage. So we're gonna have to use her protection ability, especially if there is a mob in the next section that we get to. That might do that. Unfortunately, the guide I'm looking at online does not really delineate what's in these chests, so I don't know whether I should or should not go for them. But I'm not gonna send too many people towards them. Although I might have to, because they might get confused if they're a single person. But yeah, since I attacked with Katsai the prior turn, he wasn't in defense mode, the damage would have been like palpably different if I were. So the strongest attacker is now confused, and he's gonna get shrunk. Yep, there he goes. Take that. He's pretty strong against the enemies still. Oh, I know what I can do. We'll go here. That way. That worked out well. Now, if he decides to attack her, though, that's going to be an issue. I could use Raise Dead again, but I only have one more of those left, because it costs 50 MP to resurrect. Okay, enemies did not do anything. We're gonna split characters up. Cat's Eye will go this way. Actually, he will not. He will go this way. Cat's Eye will go this way. Along with Aletha. Cat's Eye will go here. Enemy's still invisible. He's gonna magnify. I think he's magnified and invisible, so I have to just defend next round with everybody. There's no point in attacking because it won't do anything. All we can really do is just kind of mitigate damage this turn, which I think is frustrating. It's why I don't like fighting those enemies, because they have so many rules. If you do a normal attack while they're defending, they will counter, and the game does not tell you that's what they're going to do. It's something I just had to figure out. I'm like, why are they countering now and not before? Oh, I bet it's because they're defending. That one's also... So it's going to be a magnified giant. $237 damage. Okay, I think it bypasses defense. Clearly it does. Oh, no. I know what happened. Okay, he attacked the one party member that was confused and could not defend. I see the problem. Oh, we still can't attack him. This is nonsense. We'll put up a shield here. And have Cat's Eye get inside until this enemy decides he wants to play by the rules. I am worried. That attack's done like 200 plus damage every single time, and I have to deal with two of these guys. I don't know if he can do it on his own. I don't remember which is the more powerful. So Slash Strike, okay, is the most. What if I were to go like this, though? Oh, it's still... I still can't quite get him. Plus, with the barrier, I can't actually walk past them. But if I stand here, maybe I'll be safe. Here, safer. I could defend. I don't really like that idea, though. I'm gonna... What's the range of ground lock to make sure that they can't move? It's only 2. Oh, they died. Oh, okay. Well, this is going to be a miserable turn then. I did not factor in the fact that they were going to dodge. I made 2 grievous errors. Okay, I made 1 grievous error. So he's gonna die. I'll have to bring him back. The grievous error was I needed to heal him last round and I forgot. So, oops. I'm gonna have to play this a little less fast and loose and more carefully. It's just tough. This is a long enough map to where you do not want to have to sit here and wait several turns waiting for enemies to become visible to hit. Like, it's long enough without having to wait. And you, although this poses a bit of a... No, never mind. I could still do the healing and still do Raise Dad. So now we have 2 giant enemies. Okay, he shrunk. Visible, though. What's her movement? I'm gonna have to drag the protection barrier that way, which is fine. I need to start dealing damage to this enemy, because he's just gonna keep shrinking all of us, and if we weren't gonna die before, we'll die once we're shrunk. Can't quite reach. And then we'll move here and we'll cast heal one more time. So that way he's back to about 215, which is better than where he was. He should be fine. He's not going to get attacked with somebody in the way, I hope. Now he's invisible. He's still invisible. He's even more invisible than he was before. I'll go ahead and start dealing damage to this enemy in front. Because we can at least kill them. We're not gonna... Even if they do the tornado attack while we're in this dome, we should be okay. As long as we're in here, but we can't actually deal any damage. I can't wait for these enemies to be out of the fight pool because they are so bad. Okay, finally they're visible, so we can play the game again. Okay, that's it for enemies this way, right? I'll send Cat's Eye that way. He'll get the treasure. Everybody else can go to the right. We're not going to pick Done. We're just going to pick Defend because if nothing else, it'll raise our defense level. Yeah, the size of the game is a bit daunting because it does have, like, I think 15 or so maps, and this is only map 3. And every map has been huge. Every map has been huge. And every time I fight one of those sand creatures, I have to wait 3 turns for them to turn off their stupid invisibility. So these battles are going to start going a lot faster once they're gone. Because you can't even target. The reason I'm not doing anything is you can't target them. You literally, when you try to use an attack in the space they occupy, nothing happens. That's the reason I'm like literally just sitting here, just waiting. Is because you can't do anything else but wait. Who hasn't gone? Oh, it's probably her. She doesn't like shake her arms or move her body like the rest of the other characters, so it's hard to tell sometimes whether she's gone unless you look for the E. Damage because we were defending. We knew it was coming. We also knew the enemy was defending, so there was no point in attacking. So unfortunately, there's a lot of conscious choices by developing the game in this way that really just kind of uncomfortably slows you down. I don't mind what the game has been doing, but a lot of these choices just really extend the fights beyond what I would consider to be reasonable extension. Like the invisibility buff that enemies randomly get that these creatures were getting, plus the fact that there's these defense modes and other things that enemies innately start in. If they're not attacking, they must automatically defend. It just means you're just taking so much longer. But other than that, it's fun. I don't know what that animation was, but it missed. It looked like it was death. I don't know if that was supposed to be an insta-kill, or if it was supposed to be poison. But it did not work. Okay, so there's only one more chest, and it is past that little barrier thing. My goal today is to get through at least 3 maps. But I don't know like what scaling these enemies are going to start to do as we keep playing. So hopefully it'll still be manageable without having to stop. I'm going to be aggressive. Freeze did not work. That is okay. We'll try Fireball. Oh. Well, that's not good. That could be a problem. I actually thought that was going to kill it. Okay, only 23 damage, so not very strong. We could keep leveling up our spells. That might be fine. That's the last spell we're going to be able to cast with him this map. How many enemies are left? One whole enemy. I was gonna ask whether I needed to like save anything for reviving. I don't think so. In which case, we're gonna level up her spells, so we'll just like waste the heal spell, just so that she's leveling it up. I wish there was a way to just like immediately zip to the other character, rather than having to find them on the giant map. We'll cast healing on herself, just to keep leveling it up. Almost done. It's a bit tough playing this and another tactics game at the same time, which is why I'm happy to be doing different genres for the next two games. Okay, the enemy is moving. It's going to make itself giant, which we already know is going to be a problem. It's giant and invisible. So I'm just going to set up a protection buff. It'll be like the last one of the map. So we'll just put up the field here. Okay, we leveled up her spell. What's she learn? Magic Shield. I'm going to need Y on the enemy. Next time I get her to take a turn, I can look at the technique menu and see what that does. I'm assuming it keeps an enemy from being able to cast spells once they're in it, which would be awesome against these guys because they suck and they keep casting spells. But unfortunately, it seems like turning themselves invisible is just an ability. It's not a spell. It's just something that automatically happens. Yeah, so only 17 in this barrier. It would have been like 200 something if we weren't. And okay, so that he's out of defense mode. So I guess the question now becomes, if I defeat the enemy, is the map over? In which case, I'm gonna kind of stall here. No. Let's play this smart. Let's keep her in. Let's have him come out. The reason being is that only she can set up the protection barrier. No, wrong spot. That spot. We need to prevent the enemy from being able to come in here. Otherwise, they'll get the benefit of the barrier. So I need her to recast it because it only lasts like 3 turns. Okay, one more turn, and we can end the fight. Defend. 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 After this round, we have to reapply it. Yeah, down to still 16. That's good. So let's grab the chest and win the fight, except we have to wait a turn because he's invisible again. We'll check the chest. We just got the orb. We'll go ahead and... Oh, before I do that, let's check that new ability we got. Evade most of the damage caused by magic. Okay. So it's like the protection shield just for magic. Makes sense. Poor thing. So we'll replace the protection shield back down. Meanwhile, everybody else here will defend since we literally cannot attack the enemy. Dumbest mechanic. I almost hit the retreat option. That would have been terrible. You can retreat like Shining Force to level up characters on certain maps. But the length of these maps... The length of these maps will discourage you from doing that. Like, why would you ever want to redo this map? You're better off just doing like any of the checkpoint areas if you're going to be going between area to area and fighting bandits where they randomly select like 3 people out of your party. That's how you want to grind. That's how you want to get money. That's how you want to get anything. You don't want to be redoing these maps. He is still invisible. I'm hoping we are going to be past these enemies doing this after this map. Because I've seen this enemy on the mountain and I've seen this enemy here. We don't want any more. Anyway, he should be, yeah, he should be visible now. So let's go ahead and win the fight. Yeah, it's just a bad design choice. I don't think this map really needs to be lengthened that way. It's like the Shining Force one with like the sand tiles for like the entire area. Like why? Why? Why does it have to take 2 times longer? It's you know there's no units that can fly yet, right? Why are you doing it? Alright. So now, I guess, do we check this? Yes. What is this big crystal? Huh? If we look at it closely, there seems to be an image. Do I need to look at it closely-er? Maybe even closely-er? Why don't you look at it? From Bravely Default, it could be. This is... Was that strange feeling we had caused by this? Do we need to attack it? Does everyone need to check it? What the heck is this? Did Aragon bring us all here to show us this? Surprise! Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no! No, 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 no. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's one character that hasn't examined it. I forgot there's somebody who's dead. We need to bring them back. Maybe, our dead ninja needs to check it. Wow, what's that? How pretty. Can we take it home? I think we can only clear this map if he looks at it. Considering that everybody else is like, I don't know what to do with this. So let's go ahead and cast Must rest first? What do you mean must rest? I could only cast it one time a dungeon? Is that what that means? Hold on, let me read what I need to do. Please do not tell me I have to redo this entire map. Okay, there's the crystal, but ignore it to now. So, I think this map is just kind of useless. Yeah. Okay, so it's just, you're not meant to do anything. I guess we're just supposed to leave. We're just, I guess it's here to just loot the... So I just wasted a mana potion, that's fine. We'll just walk here, and... Wrong menu. This menu. Oh, which button was it? There it is. So we got 231 EXP, so Aragon's gonna level. Raiko got some before he died. Hector, you weren't even in this fight. What are you getting EXP for? Yeah, I guess it was just for the items then. So I have to figure out what we got. Were they equipment? This is Rawson. What shall we do? We got, like, I think a weapon of some kind. Okay, that's a really good weapon. It's 50 better than what we got. Oh, it's cursed. It's a cursed weapon. D-Knife is cursed, suggests not to equip it. Sell it instead, and you get like 2,700 gold. Paco Paco is an axe, but nobody in your party can equip it. B-Orb can be given to anyone in your party. The person who uses it will not be confused or afraid. So it's a, that's a no-brainer. We'll give it to her. And then that means we can give the gauntlet to somebody else. I don't think we can. So, Battle 3, save the game and follow the way southwest into the MIDI area. Save the game. Okay, so, yeah, I guess the crystal's useless for now. What is this tower? It's spooky. It seems to have nothing to do with us right now. Wait, this tower in Rossum. If the rumor is true, I heard that the legendary sorcerer whose name is often quoted in old books and things has apparently moved in there. Who is the legendary sorcerer? It sounds strange, doesn't it? First of all, why is a legendary person still alive? I don't know. But according to the story, the sorcerer mastered magic of life and death. Wrong spelling of sorcerer. And he is said to have obtained the immortal flesh. Anyway, we've got nothing to lose by seeing him. If we are lucky, he may help us. I don't know about that. Well, shall we enter? Shall we? The guide doesn't mention it. Let me see it. Let me type in Moldiv Tower. No, this is actually listed as battle number 6, so we probably do not want to do this yet. Do not enter. I like how it says do not enter question mark. Like, do not enter? Is that the same tower? Yeah, it is. West is MIDI. That's where they want me to go. Okay, so this is the border crossing area, so we have to fight somebody. Hey, who do you think you are passing through my territory like this? Leave all your jewelry with me and I'll spare your life. I'm ready, let's fight. Young master, this old man won't quit. You want to fight me? Yeah, so, okay, they have leveled up compared to the last time I fought them. So, when in doubt, we'll go ahead and slash them. Have Hector, can I get to the right of them? I can't. No, what would have been smarter would have been to focus on the enemies up here, because you could have used the straight shot to hit both of these guys. Instead, what I'll do is I'll stand here. So the thing is, the party members that are taken for these battles are completely random. So you can either do extremely well or extremely horribly, depending on who you get in your party. Right now, I'm gonna set up a protection barrier here. I'm actually gonna put it on the enemy, just because the enemy's HP is low enough where I think we can still kill them in the barrier, while making sure no new enemies can enter it. But this is going to be a little bit rough because we have no healer. So we literally need to outlast everybody. I think our slash strike should hit. Yep, it should hit everybody. And so we killed the enemy that's inside the barrier. We'll go ahead and use straight shot. I'm gonna move her this way, just so that this other enemy over here to the right of me can't enter it. Or not as easily, at least. Now, I wonder how much EXP we'll get for the fights in this region. It probably won't be much. But we will get gold, and we definitely need that. $80, okay. And the bad news is only the party members that are specifically in that battle get it. Anyway, we get to move on. Feel free to stop by the city in Midi if you like. Continue on your way, you'll see a similar entrance to the forest on this side. So we want to go to the forest there too. Is Midi up here? And Midi may actually be lower on the map. Yes, there it is. Or Toma. Sure. Everybody can listen to Happy Town music for just a moment. I am going to take a quick break. So everybody please hydrate. I shall return. Mackenzel, since I've got you here, how is the game volume on the Saturn? I don't know if it's going to be as bad as Waka Waka Puyo Puyo Dungeon, where I need to potentially bump up the volume by a lot more than what I've got it on right now, but if I need to make any adjustments, please let me know. But thank you for the hydrate also. I wonder if by beating that map, I guess quote-unquote beating that map, do we have any new weapons? It doesn't look like it. Seems fine. Okay, good. We have 2929 gold exactly, which is pretty impressive. I don't know how to manage that. Oh, this is new. I mean, that's 23 more defense. I'm gonna hold off until, like, maybe there's another weapon. Kinda don't want to commit to that right now if I can help it. Let's see. I don't want to go to Dragoon yet. They said there was a forest. Where is the forest? Or is it in Dragoon? They say you'll reach the Dragoon area, and then they say continue on your way, and I don't know if they mean continue on your way into the Dragoon area, or do they mean just continue on your way past it? I don't know. We're gonna go into the Dragoon area. Looks like we have another enemy to fight. Hopefully it'll be okay. Ah, looks like we got a customer. Please leave all your jewelry with me, and I'll let you go. Remember who you're dealing with. Wrong door. We are some of the warriors under Lord Bane's rule. I wouldn't recommend going against them. If you do, you'll most likely regret it. What are you going to do? Where is the challenge? Okay, I'll be your opponent. You will fall. This is a bit of an issue. This is not really a good party. We want to get away from these two mages because they're not going to be able to move very easily. So we'll want to go up here and fight these guys. We'll want to try to focus on maybe freezing our opponents. So let's kind of get next to them. Try using freeze spell. Okay, it lasted. That'll buy us a bit of time while we try to figure out how to handle this. And then you can get up here and attack this one. Okay, it missed. And these two cannot really catch up yet. We use Ice Storm on these two. Gets them both. Should be fine now. It's those enemies above that are problematic because they can paralyze. And it could be like a wipe depending on who gets paralyzed. So that's why I really wanted to focus on freezing because I knew I was not going to be able to kill them in one shot. Freeze failed. Spells are thankfully pretty weak. $100 EXP for everybody, so Sara leveled up. And Katsai will also level up. We'll definitely want to save. Spirit Forest. Yes, that is the map we want. We'll once again apologize to Hector, but you are not going to be joining. This forest has a mysterious feeling. Raiko, what do you think? What do I think? I don't know. Well, anyway, we might find something if we walk around here. Okay, the flying enemies I don't mind. That enemy's there. Are the other... Okay, so there's one chest. I think these are mainly just like pickup areas, but like the really useful stuff. Okay, there's one of these guys. Any others? 1, 2, 3. 3, 2. There's the crystal. 3. So 3 chests, 3 of those guys. Slightly better, but that's still 3 too many. Go here. Use freeze. Did not freeze. That's fine. We'll defeat them with. We won't defeat them. Well then. We'll take a hit. Okay, I was about to say if that enemy attacks through the wall, I'm gonna call shenanigans. The good news is that EXP-wise, it doesn't matter which one of your allies gets the kill. That part I do like, because that's usually one of the areas that's hardest to mitigate in tactics games, is like getting the kill with the right character, especially if the character in question is weaker. Here, as long as they're in your party and they survive to the end, they'll get the EXP. Even if they survive to a certain point and then die, you don't lose all the EXP. You get the EXP only for enemies that were alive, up to when they died, which I think is still fair, especially if you're trying to grind. In a game, you're trying to get an enemy or get a character to catch up. I don't think there's anything more frustrating than having a character die and then like they just continually will keep dying as you keep going and just don't get any stronger. Here they at least attempt to mitigate that, and I think they do a good job. I'm going to set up the shield here. We're going to wait for these enemies to get closer to us, just because they're in defense mode. There's like really no point in doing anything yet. So 8 damage to us, and then tried to do something and it missed. Oh, I can't go any further than this because of the inability to really cross over enemy paths. Go ahead and have him use 100 hands. I guess we'll just have her use Fireball. I did like, what, 30 or something last time? That'll be enough. Yeah, okay. Okay, so where's the division here? This leads to a chest. No, not defend. Wrong option. Try that again. I should be fine as long as I defend. I don't want to use my ability to heal characters yet until I'm a little bit closer. But yeah, at this rate, we should be okay at meeting our goal of 3 maps for the stream. These 2 should go this way. Meanwhile, we'll start pressing upwards with these 3 characters. So Shrunk. Hand. 15. This, I would, even though we're shrunk, I would hope this would be enough. Okay. I am gonna go ahead and heal him just for safety. I'll go ahead and have everyone else push up and defend. I know there's at least that bird I have to worry about. Okay, I was gonna try to use a spell but missed. That lineup works out pretty well, because now I can do this. The archers in this game are pretty overpowered. Their abilities are really good. And then we'll have you start making your way up to get the chest. We just got Paradin. I don't know what Paradin is. I'm hoping it's an armor. Start moving these characters backwards. This shrink is going to wear off eventually. No. Not our character with 129 health. Not until I can set up a barrier. We'll move him here. That's about as far as I'm willing to go. That's fine. He's visible now, so that's good. Oh, shoot. That's right. He's in defense mode. That changes a lot of what I need to do tactically. There's a reason I want these enemies gone. There's just like no quick way to fight them. They're like, oh, they're defenseless. No, they're actually countering, so you have to waste the turn. Oh no, they're invisible. You have to waste the turn. Oh no, it's just it never stops. You just can never have a quick fight with these guys on the map. I can freeze, but like if it fails, I'm gonna get nailed. There we go. Unfortunately, now that I'm having to wait it out, hopefully he's still going to be visible. He is. Okay, so now we can do what we tried to do last turn. Alright, so now everyone's going to move up. We're actually going through this forest faster than the last one simply because there's less of those guys. But they still grind everything to a halt. I can't wait for map 5 because it's likely going to be not one of these pickup item forests. It'll be something more interesting than this. Alright, so this leads to a chest, and then the final chest will be down here. Okay. We'll need to have Cat's Eye healed, so we're gonna have to wait for her to catch up. There we go. We'll keep the rest of them here. Okay, so now she's caught up, so we're gonna heal. Oh, wait a minute. There should be in our tactics menu. No. We don't want to use cover. We want group healing. 15 MP for group heal. Heals up to 200 HP in a group of characters. Regular healing costs 10. Oh, jeez. That I would say that's worth it. Yeah, I mean, for 5 MP more than a regular heal that hits one tile in 100, I'd say that's a huge benefit. I just had to make sure I was able to equip it. I do like the fact that if you don't have an ability you want on your character set right away, you don't have to leave the map to put it on. Like, you don't have to completely, like, eviscerate your entire progress and retreat and then, like, recalibrate your characters. You can just equip what you want when you want it. As long as the ally is able to have a turn. Which most games will not let you do. But this game nicely will. Oh, that enemy was off one tile. Okay, I was wondering if I hit them too. Oh, that would have only worked if we barely moved any tiles. Unfortunately, we did have to move. Anybody? Maybe you. No, that won't work. Unfortunately, he's pretty short-ranged as a fighter. His power is unbelievable, but he's not able to get very close to enemies. Slash strike. It's good when he gets surrounded by enemies. It's a good, you know, follow-up turn for getting surrounded. Herbert! We found him. Didn't know we were looking for him, but fine. We got it. I don't know what that is. Assuming this guide will tell me. I'm hoping it will tell me. Paradin is a good weapon for Aragon. Herbert is a weapon for Pharaoh. Try to get everyone to level 12 before you continue. I am not that level. We will not be doing that. I will try not to do that. I'm sorry, I'm not going to do it. We'll have to be, we're going to actually have to strategize, but I am not going to grind at that level on stream. I'm just not going to do it. And I was proud of myself to get to like 7 between now and, you know, between last stream and this one. We may barely have some characters poke at 9. Okay, so visible. Oh, but no. We've been down this road before. They're gonna counter if I do that. But if I wait any longer, they're gonna just they're gonna turn invisible for sure. Oh, I chose the wrong. I have to move everybody up now. Otherwise, he's gonna get the. What's good at least that we have weapons and stuff that we can use. Okay, so no sparkles, so let's go ahead and attack. New technique, so we leveled up our spell level. Holy Sword. Next time I have a turn with him, I will look into that. Curious as to what that'll do. Oh, we got a new technique also. Doom Strike, or Dom Stake, as it's abbreviated. Almost done here. We just want to make our way to the last chest. So some enemies are going to start to make their way towards us. We're all in defense mode. Oh, we gained a defense level up. What do we learn? Counterattack. We can now use counter. Oh, Aragon. Okay. So the game's kind of weird because characters can be at certain levels with defense and not learn abilities, but then some characters can learn it at those levels, and then every other character will then be able to use that ability once it's unlocked. So Aragon reached this defense level evidently quite some time ago, but it took her to be able to unlock it. Yeah, so now all of these characters can use counter. Basically everybody else reached that defense level, so they can now use counter if we equip it. Now, is it passive, or do I have to go from, like, defense to counter mode? I wonder. Let's find out. Plus, we need to check out Holy Sword. So let me start moving up close. And then T-menu. Holy Sword. Powerful light-based attack, 17 MP. And counter, defend against and counter an enemy's attack. Well, we'll do Holy Sword, and we'll get rid of defense just for counter. That seems like the better, like all-around better choice. Now, Holy Sword, how many tiles does this hit? Just a single tile. Let's check the damage. Well, this might have been a bad example. It might have probably had high magic defense. We need to get her out of the way. Oh no, really? I can't attack that enemy with anything? I can't hit the enemy with anything because I guess I'm diagonal and none of my attacks can reach that far. Can you please tell me you can do it? What is it? What is it about this corner that makes it impossible to peek past? I guess we're gonna take 2 attacks this turn, and we just have to live with it. This is gonna hurt. Okay, so now we're going to just do a spin attack against this. So it can finally be gone. I can't even move any of my characters because of this game's weird rules about sneaking past enemies, so we'll just have to defeat this enemy before we can get her. Okay, so this is the last chest. 4 enemies are guarding it. And no enemies are guarding here. So these are the last 4 enemies of the zone. So once I beat them and get the chest, I can retreat. And then we'll go on to the final, probably what might end up being the final dungeon of tonight's stream anyway. Not the final dungeon of the game. Okay, they are not flashing, but they will counter. So I'm going to attack with her just because probably out of the counterattack range. I was right, she was. I think 2 is the space limit. Alright. She's still shrunk. She'll probably be unshrunk this next turn, but it's kind of rough for now. We're going to go to counter mode. I can't wait to see how that's going to work. I guess I wonder what the rules are for what gets countered. Okay, so now that he's not in counter mode, we can attack him. I'm assuming my counter works the same way as this enemy's counter does. So those 2 enemies are there. We'll move her forward. Cast the same Protect Shield as before. Cast it this direction. Have him stand there and counter. Defend. I don't think we should have to grind to the levels as long as we are smart with some of these later maps. I'm not saying I will be, but I'm saying it could work out in our favor. Let's use Ice Storm. Well, fine. So 1 enemy left for this map, and 1 chest left. So we'll stand here. We could probably defeat him single-handed. Actually, maybe not. We'll take them both up here. We'll stand by to exit the map pretty soon. And turn. Just a quick end. This should kill them. Yes, okay. So then, quick end turn. And then get the chest. And we got paper. And with that, we will retreat from the map. Let's take a look at our EXP total. 348. Not bad. Aragon will definitely level. We're level 8. Oh, we're 18 away from 9. Now, Raikou is 9. Sora also level to 9. Hector's level 8. Feral is 9. And Aletha, 9. And Cat's Eye's 9. Worked out pretty well. We are 3 levels under where they want me to be, but I am not worried. Okay, so first of all, we're going to quick save. Second of all, what are the items we got? We have Paper and Paradin. Paper lowers attack power. Speed goes up. Speed is actually faster. Let me see. Looking at the description of Paper, Paradin is the best weapon to use. I am inclined to agree. I don't think I'm not going to rely on evasion that much. Especially since, like, we have counter now. Does it matter if we evade? I'd rather counter. But I guess it matters if we're in attack mode. But in any event, we'll take the plus 32. And then Feral got a weapon. We have Herbert. Next level 1 up. What does that 1 up what? Does it gain attack power every time I level? Or does it mean like every time you go up a hill? Doesn't give me any more information in this guide. But all I know is it is 35 better than what I have on right now, so it's absolutely getting slammed on him. We'll save again. Let me read where they want me to go from here. They're telling me don't try it if I'm at a lower level. Northwest corner. Continue to the castle in the northwest corner of the Dragoon Kingdom. Welp. We're trying it. I don't know if they're familiar with my streams, but we gotta be the underdog. Dragoon Castle? Yes. What is going on here? The gate has been pillaged and it's a mess. It's useless to look from the outside. Let's get inside. 5 characters. Now that is scarier. Let me think. Well, Cat's Eye, I don't think is gonna make the cut. You will. We're gonna bring in him, his attack power. I mean, he just got a brand new weapon. We're not gonna say that. We'll bring in her. We need her shields. And we'll bring in you. So, ready or not, here we come. This? Young Knight says, are they new troops? Oh, this is terrible. Judging from this, there must be a dogfight inside. They are still advancing. I won't let them go any farther. Wait, we're not your enemy. My name is Aragon. I am fighting to defeat Bane with these fellow fighters. Aragon? You are Prince Aragon of Queensland. Hey, you are quite famous. Well, that's the story. We'll help you too. I'm ashamed that we need to depend on warriors from another country. Furthermore, a prince. But there's no time for that. This castle's in serious danger. Please help us. And we got Ash, the youngest of the Dragon Knights. He is gifted with the ability to use dragon magic, a skill making him a powerful ally. I'll be the judge of that. I am Ash. I'm a member of Dragoon Knights, the bodyguards to the Dragoon Royal Castle. Although we can turn ourselves into dragons, oh, well, that's awesome. That's not what I thought a Dragoon would be, but that's great. And strengthen our fighting power. Please do not confuse us with the enemy and attack us. I understand. Gather information about this castle from other knights and attack the enemy. We don't have to worry about little enemies now. By the way, the big one has taken the upstairs. There's a staircase going upstairs. Go towards that staircase. So that dragon is on our side, I guess? Okay, the green enemies are working for us. I wonder if there's a reward if we keep them all alive. Alright, so there's 25 units. Let's take a look at this screen here. Staircase. Lot happening. Enemies I haven't seen before and therefore don't know what they're capable of doing. I don't immediately see any chests, so I don't think I'm gonna have to go. It seems like they're all really clustered here, but that's because I think there's gonna be more than one part to this map. So it looks like the objective here is not necessarily to fight and defeat every enemy, it's to make it to the staircase. Oh shoot. This is a really long fight. Damn, can I even do this today? I mean, if I retreat, do I have to do A, B, and C? Apparently this is a 3-part fight. So, we're gonna ignore the small fries and make our way straight up to the staircase, however we can, just because we don't want to expend too many resources on this one fight, especially since our MP is not going to come back for part 2. We learned that from chapter 3 that had, or chapter 2 that had multiple prongs to it. So I'll try to cover as much ground as I can. Hydrate in the meantime. I will be right back. Alright, everybody. Please believe in Guard. Please believe in me. We are 3 levels lower than we need to be, which is really important tactically. To probably be at those levels. So we're gonna do our very best. Alright. So we all start... Thank you for the hydrate. We all start very, very clustered here. This is our ally. He has 242 attack. 242 HP and 96 defense. He has dragon magic. We know that. Let's see what you got. He also has a protection shield. He has raised ground, dragon ship, like the dragon ship Destiny. Okay. So what do your moves do? Spear attack. Dragon shape. Character morph in and out of dragon form. I don't know how long that form will last. It doesn't cost any MP to do that. Interesting. But it's its own skill, meaning he's probably going to get more abilities as we go in and out of dragon repeatedly. Raise ground. Protection shield. We're going to have to... It says the battle ends when we reach the staircase. I'm assuming we need to go to the one on the right, since they told us the boss is on the second floor. Or somebody went upstairs. He will only turn back to human when he has gotten major damage, but you can turn him back to dragon if you heal him up. Got it. Okay. So that's according to this guide. Reached the staircase and gone up. Okay, so we need to go to the one on the right. So everybody will go that way. So let's go... Yeah, unfortunately it'll waste a turn to go into a dragon, but it's probably for the best that we do it. So number one, we'll stand here, talk. Ignore the other dragonmen that can't be saved. They're just like sitting ducks to give you more time to reach the stairs. Okay, that's answering all my questions. I'll go ahead and use Dragon Shape. We're not going to talk to him. That's definitely pretty cool. Alright. We'll stand over here. We're going to go ahead and... Oh, anybody can talk to him. I'm going to go ahead and use Magic Shield. Not Magic Shield, Protection Shield. But we're going to use it this tile. No. No. This tile. Okay, now he has 385 attacks, so I don't think we're going to have to worry about him getting low health for a while. Now, as far as everyone else, plus this, stop, we don't want to talk to this guy. Plus it'll allow that guy to not die as easily. Because he seems to be dealing decent damage to these enemies. We don't want him to die. But keeping in mind, the more of these enemies we can kill, the more EXP we're going to get when we finish this map. Okay, we can't actually... Yeah, for right now, we just need to move everybody into the protection. Even if we can't hit them, that's fine. They'll try to hit us, they will fail. Go ahead and counter. We'll put you in counter mode. Get over here. Oh, I didn't know they could do that. I didn't know that was an opening. Okay, well, they are missing pretty badly. $177 to that poor ally. Oh, that is a marionette animation. Okay, that is an archer. I'm a little worried about them having an archer. So in defense mode, we're taking 32 in the barriers. That's still quite a bit. Dragon dodged. Attacking my dragon. 11. Okay. Well, it's a good thing we put that gentleman in there. Okay, breathing fire on both of the enemies. Whoa! I want us to do that. Can we do that? Whenever it's Ash's turn. Okay, wow. The one that was a puppet just healed the enemy for 1,000 HP. I don't even know how you do that. We can't even heal for 1,000. Okay, so you. No, we will not talk. We have acid spit. $189. Definitely strong. Unfortunately, we have an assassin in this area, so that's going to cause some conflict. Um, 219, 216. The fact that we keep defaulting talking to this one person makes me not want to have them alive. It's a little rude, but it's how I feel. Okay, so that enemy's finally gone. Meaning I'm gonna move. Okay, has she gone yet? She is not. Good. Because here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move you here. Fine, talk to him. The commander of the enemy army looked like a young girl who was dressed in the Eastern costume. Thank you for the info. Now I'm going to go over here. I am going to use Heavy Punch, because that knocks an enemy one space backwards. So you are out of my barrier, mister. I'm going to move you here. And now I'm going to go ahead and try to use Ice Storm. Hit both of these enemies. One got frozen, one did not. Of course, they're just going to come back in. That's fine. Okay, the dragon's gone. Like, we need to start moving forward. Good hit. Unfortunately, that guy's a lot of health. Let's see, who's this way? We have 2 archers and 2 of these. We need to start moving our barrier this direction. So we need to start moving everybody. It's fine if the enemies do, you know, are gonna start lagging behind, but we need to start moving. The problem is if I keep activating this too often, then she's not gonna have MP for like fight 2 or 3. So I don't know how I want to actually play this. Counter for you. Now in this form, he can't cast the protection. So that's a little bit of a bummer. We can if we swap back. I don't know if I want to swap back. I really gonna have to stay behind here and just like start dealing with these guys? I may have to, which sucks. Because it doesn't seem like we're ready to fully move forward yet because of all of this. But those guys are gonna be coming in from the back. Yeah, they're gonna surround us from the left and right, so this is kind of awful. I don't know how many turns this barrier's been up either. I should have been keeping internal track and I didn't. So anyway, let's try to hurry this along. 220 for that. New technique. Heavy strike. And we'll use slash strike with you. We'll start moving her up. And you here. Okay, whatever that was, it missed. Sooner or later, it's gonna hit, so I have to watch out for this. Fire attack for 32, and that's within the barrier. Okay, he's gonna attack that one. 39. Okay, this enemy's starting to move up. This will disappear at the end of this turn. Since it didn't last turn, it'll disappear at the end of this. So everybody in here will be vulnerable. Let's start moving up. We're gonna go in here and we're going to acid spit this enemy. 198 damage, and it knocked them back a space. I didn't know that was a property that would have. I could do spell damage to them. I don't want to. Defense. No. T menu. I don't know how counter's gonna work with her. She doesn't have a normal attack. It's gonna... What's she gonna do? So, counter. She's gonna have to get in here and use protection again. 2, 3. Something like that. I mean, technically we're in it, it's just that we're... Yeah, the thing is, by doing that, everybody here, by setting up the protection barrier that way, that means we lose the protection barrier this way. So I've got some thinking to do on this side. I want to catch everybody else up, but I can't. We're going to use shadow kicks. Actually, what happens if I go like this? Can I do anything that'll hit everybody? I could if I didn't have that much movement. We'll use shadow kicks on this enemy. Instantly kills them. That new ability we got, I want to see it. 741, okay. Heavy stick. Strong, long-range sword attack. Costs no energy, so there's really not a drawback to using it, is there? It's better than the range stick, because range stick is just normal attack with no buff. This one will at least give us more attack power. Ice Storm, we'll equip that. Okay, so let's go ahead and use Heavy Stake. Very good. Now this one is in the barrier, so that's going to be a little bit of a problem. Miss, miss. Arrow from me, 13 damage. Attacking her. Counter. We have nothing to counter with. Okay, so at least we know what works like the enemies do. Okay, so this enemy does not seem interested in following us, so we are going to move everybody to this next room here. You. Arrow shot. Oh, these are in a line. Okay, that changes things a lot if these two are in a line. Actually, all of these guys are in a line, but I could go ba-ba-ba. But this enemy's in that barrier. And I'd have to be outside of the barrier to do something that dumb. I don't want to do it. What I am going to do is I'm going to go here. I'm actually going to use Acid Spit here because we know it has knockback. So he's out of the barrier now. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go ahead and use Ice Storm to hit these two. Okay, this one's frozen. This one's pretty low on health. Now I'm going to go here. I'm going to go ahead and use, not multi-shot, I'm going to use straight shot to attack these two enemies. So the one in the back will die immediately. I don't really know about the rest of it, but I'm happy about what happened so far. So now we're going to go ahead and, we're not going to stop. I don't want to keep talking to this guy. Oh, we have defense enabled. Let's not do that. Disable defense, do counter. We need everybody that can get counter to have it. There's no reason to not have it. So he's done with his turn. Move up. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get the EXP counter until we clear all 3 maps, so we can't even level as we go. So, okay, he's back in the barrier. It's the only bad news. Oh, he just puppet controlled that one ally of us in the back. What's that gonna make him do? Ow. Now making me regret keeping him alive then. We're gonna go here. Acid Spit. Actually, we can kill both. There's one up there. This one's in the barrier. I can't, because of the way that the game works with those positions, I can't actually get to the top of him until I do something like this to get rid of these. So then he can go like this. Where's the staircase, by the way? Okay. All we need to do is reach the staircase, so that's going to be a lot more achievable. Now that once these guys are out of the way. So Acid Spit. Of course, now that this enemy is possessed, it means we can't actually enter this room, which is the stupidest thing. So, I guess it really depends on how many other dumb things this guy is going to do, because now I've got people that have attacked and are out here, so if this enemy decides it is hunting time and I am going to kill her, he will succeed. So we're gonna enable counter. If you want to attack us, you know, we will destroy you. That is fine with me. But I can't get in that room now. Okay. So he's still possessed. We're just gonna have this is pretty terrible because it means that I have to have these other characters make the staircase. I can't even. This guy is just stuck here attacking us. We're gonna have to keep moving forward. This is the worst, like literal worst. Counter mode, sure. Dude, all of those enemies are gonna start rushing us. We're gonna have to be like very careful here. Defend. I mean, I only have this distance to the staircase. I don't want to have to set up another protection shield. I may have to, though. This is the worst. I literally cannot do anything with these guys. $77 damage. Okay, maybe we do need the protection shield. So all three of them are lined up. I could bow them right now, but in bowing I can't set a protection shield if I do that. This guy is no longer possessed. We can start moving through here. We're gonna have to hurry as fast as we can through this. I'm gonna have to set up the protection shield. I don't think I have any way around it. So we'll set him here. Defend. Because he doesn't know counter yet. You can go here. We're gonna have to set up the protection shield, but we'll set it up here so that way none of the enemies can ever possibly get advantage of it. Meanwhile, we'll have her set up counter. We may have to set up a group healing, but we want to have more members up there to take advantage of it. Yeah, they're all attacking her, which is fine. Because we have the protection shield up. I need to get a tissue, I apologize. I am fighting something off. I'll be right back. Okay, so what happened? Wait. Huh? Okay, I'm gonna have to check my VOD. What is she doing over there? What did they do? What happened in the seconds I left the room? She moved like 3 spaces to the left. What did I do? What did I miss? Come on, Twitch, load for me. I'm looking. Oh, she was mind controlled. And what did she do? Oh, I think I think she mind controlled, moved 3 spaces, and then used an ability to cure her mind control, which is like the most RNG thing I've ever seen. But great, that works for me. We are gonna have to kill all of these enemies now, though, which is gonna take a bit. I think she healed herself, too. Just like her actual HP. Which is a shame, because that cuts into my MP total. So that enemy's defeated. We need to start dealing damage to this one. So we're going to use Acid Spit. Okay, instantly killed. We're going to be brave. And we're just going to go in here and just kill this enemy. And we'll go in this spot so that enemy can't sneak through this flank. He's gonna attack him because he's the only one who's not defending, which is fine. Oh, we missed anyway. He missed anyway, idiot. We'll go ahead now. Okay, maybe not. Okay. So we'll walk up here. We'll defeat this enemy, and then we're gonna go up the staircase. So this part of the map is now officially done with. Let's climb up here. So we are going to end turn. And then climb. Do you want to go up? Yes. So that part is now finished. Oh, those stray dogs are gathering. That voice, Celine of the Misty Valley. Oh, you know my name. Well, you are the traitor, Raiko. I have heard many interesting stories from my master about you. Although you seem to be busy, I would like you to get out of here right away. What? Oh, there's still a soldier of the castle. Oh well, I'll send you to your troops with these people. What? Oh, with these people. Shoot! Is it a trap? It's just like you, Celine. Such a dirty trick. Oh, why don't you tell some more, you loser? Oh, she got us. Oh, we do get EXP for this. Yay! Level 9. Level 10. Level 10. And level 10. And Ash was level 8 when he started. And now he's level 9. What a terrible person that Celine is. Is she called Celine? We heard the voice. Yeah. Officially, she is called Celine of the Misty Valley. She has always liked to use those dirty tricks. But she must be good at what she does. She is one of the 5 leaders now. 5 leaders? Haven't I told you before? They're the strongest 5 people in Bane's army. Usually they are assigned to special missions. Mr. Juza, my former teacher, Blue Wolf Caliban, Mystery Priest Helios, Invincible Sarisa, and Celine. They're the 5 leaders of Bane's army. However, I've heard that there used to be another leader whom even Mr. Juza didn't know. I wonder what that leader is doing now. Beryl says nothing. By the way, we should think about how to get out of here. Ash? Is Ash there? I haven't seen Ash for a while. Did we get separated in the fall? No, I don't think so. I just remembered Celine's other bad habit. Bad habit? What is it? Well... Then, what do you want us to do next? How delightful. That's why I can't quit torturing you guys. Well, then, the next... Why don't I ask you to bring some water to the friends of the fellow in the jail? They must be so thirsty. Water? You, don't be so cheeky. Oh, did you forget that the life of your fellow warrior's master is in our hands? Are you sure that the king is well? Don't worry, I never lie. Anyway, the water. This is the all-powerful God's water. Carry this to your friends without spilling any of it. Spill? Are you kidding? I won't screw up just carrying the water. Oh, how dashing. Oh yes, don't forget to talk to the guard who's in front of the jail. And if anything happens, thoroughly check the belongings of the guard. Remember that spilled water cannot be gathered again. We have a... Okay, are we literally having to, like, not get hit? Is that, like, the objective here? I'm gonna have to read the guide here. What do we want? You will now have to perform an idiotic task. I like the way this is starting. With Ash, and that is to bring water to the guard at the cell door in the dungeon. It isn't as easy as it sounds like, because guards are trying to push you around, and if they touch you, you'll spill some water. You are only allowed to spill once, but if it happens twice, then you have to start at the beginning. Planning is everything. Check how far the guards can walk by highlighting them and pressing C button. And be sure to not stand next to one of the squares that shows how far the guard can walk. Okay, so I can't even stand one adjacent. If you do that, the guard will touch you in the next round. You will spill the water on the floor where you begin. There's a treasure room. Try to get them all. It doesn't matter if you spill the water. You can simply start from the beginning of the room. And you'll keep the treasures if you do so. Okay. So, let's take a look around here. Okay, so that is the treasure. Okay, well. That's a bit of a mean trick, isn't it? So, I mean, I'll have to gather the chest, get kicked all the way back. I mean, the good news is I don't have to go through everybody's animation cycle. I just have to go through one character. So that's their movement. Okay, so let's move forward. If this is map part B, then I'm not as worried. I guess we'll define what adjacent is. Is this going to be adjacent, technically? It is not. Of course, now that this idiot is here, I can't get to the treasure room. He's going to go like 1, 2, 3 this way. So that he'll stand here. So if I move 6. If I move 6, he'll catch me. I'm trying to figure out if I can do like a shake and bake, but not really. Because then this guard is going to get involved. It's going to be a huge disaster. I want the treasure, though. According to this stuff is pretty good, according to what the person is telling in their guide. So I'll have to stand. I think what I can do is like go here. Done. Yes, we're done. Okay, that enemy is going this way. Can't even get past him. 1, 2, 3. Da-da-da. So if I stand here, where is he gonna go? I want him to, like, hopefully he'll stop being in the middle. And I hope this guard on the, that part is gonna follow. Please go left. No! He's too smart for that. So I can circle back this direction. The problem is, well, actually, maybe there won't be a problem. Because I want to lure this guard this way. 2, 3. But what is that guy gonna do? Is he gonna follow me this direction? Nope, he's gonna be smart. I'm starting to question how worth it is to try to do this. Two, 3. I have to stand here. What's he gonna do? I don't I don't know how I'm meant to do this. I'm you know I guess we're just not gonna get the treasures. We're just not gonna. It's just gonna be too much of a pain. I'm gonna ignore that one for now. So he's gonna go there. That was the space to go. Because I don't think I can, yeah, there's nowhere I can go that he won't catch me. No, never mind. I can get pushed twice, they said, right? So let's have him push us from the left. So we'll check this. We have our leg. Oops, sorry, I bumped you. He spilled the God's water. So now we can go kind of in a ring around the rosy here a little bit. Now I don't know where he's gonna stand. I kind of want to bait him more this direction. If we can do that. We're gonna open this. W killer. One, 2, 3. Can't quite pick up that chest yet. Go this way. One, 2, 3. Yeah, like, let's go here. This seems like the smart place to stand. Yeah, because this guy's gonna keep going this way. He's gonna come that way. Aha, idiot. My treasure now. M piece. And that's fine. It really doesn't matter, because we're gonna reset all of that, and I get the final treasure. So he'll go ahead and shove us, but that's fine, because we have all the treasure on this floor. Shoot! In the commotion, the God's water has disappeared! Shoot! Shall we go back to the guy? Oh, it's not ready yet? Your friends must be so thirsty by now. There, I'll give you as much water as you want. You must show the water to the guard in front of the underground jail. If anything happens, check the belongings of the... Yeah, so this is all the same. Okay. So we still... All the chests are now open. So let's keep going back down this way. Okay, they're insisting be level 10 or higher, be level 10 or higher. I'm getting really worried now. We're gonna keep going in this direction. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So this way. We want to be close enough to bait that guy down this direction. If I commit too much to going this way, he's going to go up. So 1, 2, 3, yeah, catch. So here's how I'm going to play it. I'm actually going to go da-da-da, like this. That should force him, I think, into the bottom right corner. Good. And now we can zip right past him without any sort of micro adjustments needing to be made. So we're done here. Next floor. Now, I don't know how many enemies are going to be on the next floor. We're going to go downstairs. Let's take a look here. So we have to go all the way to this, I imagine, without bumping into any of these enemies. In the passage to the stairs, there's another guard. You can't avoid getting touched. You can only get touched once. So the I think yeah, the way this is set up, it's impossible to get by without getting touched. Because if he, well, actually, no, it is. It depends on whether this guy. We want to stand like we want to make sure that when we go down this hallway, we pick a corner. Because if he stands in the middle, we can't get past him. And if this guy here chases us in the middle, yeah, it could get ugly. All right. Anyway, I think we've seen what we need to see, so we're going to go this way. We're gonna start by prioritizing the corner. I don't know which enemies are gonna move. Apparently none. We have to go this direction. We're gonna go this way. That's gonna wake up this guard that's near the door. Okay. Works for me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah, I can't do that. Can't commit to that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so the problem is that anytime if he gets even in this door, I can't do anything. I can go this way and like go to the south. No, but if I do that, if he goes da da da, I'm stuck. I can't move anywhere. So I can't do that. I'm gonna have to back off. I mean, it's an interesting idea for a map. I just wish it wasn't in an area where you can't save after doing the first one. This way. Okay, so he's gonna be... Now we can go this way. He's out of the picture. At least temporarily, he's not really out of the picture, but this means I have to be very, very careful with this guard. I have to make it past him, or I'm gonna get flanked. So let's see how I want to do this. We want to kind of prioritize giving us some wiggle room above him if we need. Oh, we woke that guy up. That was not a good play. That was a terrible idea. No. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. What is he? Where is he gonna go? That guy's awake now. apologies. I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, that's fine. Let me just keep track of who's coming. Okay, good. All right, I'm gonna run to the bathroom again. Sorry. I think this is just a combination of multiple things. It's a sore throat, it's allergies. I can tell it's allergies because of my eyes. It's not consistent with what you'd see with a cold. Or something like that. And I don't know, I'm just too embarrassed to make a bunch of nasal sounds. And so every time I have to blow my nose or anything, I'm just like, excuse me, gotta step out. So hopefully, if it gets too egregious, we'll have to, I don't know what we'll have to do. We'll have to figure it out, because I guess we'll have to retreat from the map. That's not going to be fun. Let's see. That enemy's there. We're going to have to be careful. This hallway is going to be the rough one. Because we can't, if that guy decides he wants to hug the middle, we need to do something like, we need to approach him from here, so we'll go duh-duh-duh, or duh-duh-duh, while I'm like here. Although we don't know when he's gonna go aggro, so this could be, you know, anything can happen. I kind of want to approach this by standing here, but I don't know if that's gonna aggro the guy above me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is how we want to do it. This is how we want to do it. I'm counting on him not getting aggro yet. If he gets aggro, this is gonna get weird. That's what I thought he'd do. Okay, good. Because now we are gonna make it above. So he's gonna, if he gets aggroed, he needs to go da-da-da. So if I move to the fullest extent, where is that in relation to that puddle? Okay, so if I go to the puddle, I'm here. So we're here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Duh. So he'd be here. I'd be here. Oh, we don't want that though, do we? No, we do want that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's fine. No, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Because we're moving like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we were able to move 7. Yeah, we're fine. Just had to do the math. Now, please. Good. Perfect. Person said it's unavoidable to spill water. They are wrong. Alright, well, in any event, we're gonna go down the stairs now. Unless they were referring to a later area. Treasure. And that's the guard beneath this area. Okay. You were really insistent on being level 10, so we'll see what this brings. Open the chest. Wine. 1, 2, 3. We'll stop before he can move, just in case. Talk. Well, well. Shoot, it's over. Damn, I thought I could enjoy it longer. Huh? Wait a minute. Isn't that wine you have there? That means... Oh yes, Miss Celine thought about me and sent some wine to me. Did I want to grab that? I think we were supposed to take it. Fine. Thank you, thank you. Wait, what are you doing? Shut up, stay away, kid. Oh, this is the famous forbidden wine, Dragon Killer. Gulp, gulp. Great. Gulp, gulp. Phew, feels great. Gulp, gulp. Little by little, feel like dreaming. Gatsby. He fell asleep. Oh, yes, I shouldn't let this chance go. I should go rescue them now. Acquire jail key. That is the wrong tile. Any other treasures? No. Looks like we're done there. So we'll go over here. Here. Ash! Thank you for waiting. We can get out now. Are you ready? Shall we? We won't screw up this time. Wait a minute, everyone. The king. The king has been captured by them. If we make any wrong moves, they may... Ash? Huh? You didn't hear? Ash, had you seen the king before you came here? What? No. No way. I overheard what the guard was saying. Your king has... Raiko, don't say anything more. Would it be better for him not to know? You know the feeling, don't you? It's okay, Raiko. Aragon. Ash? That's convenient. To tell you the truth, I was reluctant to kill women and children. But now that we know they're goblins, it's a different story. I'll go on a wild rampage. Ash, let's go. He's in the king's room upstairs. They are making me save here, which is good. We're going to take advantage of it. Worst comes to worst, if we can't finish it, we'll be able to retry the boss. They told us level 10 or higher. They really said better to be level 12. We will not be that. Let's do our best. Kick its helmet and break his toe. Good question. Well, you will pay for that nasty trick of yours. We'll pay our debts all at once. You, how did you get here? Come on, get rid of them. Yes, madam. I'm confused, why does he keep saying he? I was about to say, unless we have a flea situation going on Chrono Trigger, who's very clearly female. They think she's female, but I guess he said he twice, so I guess I'm confused. Any event, 7,900. What is it about this map? Her HP is 1,600. Simply go for her without paying any attention to the guards. Kill her as fast as you can when she has beaten the battle as won. Is she gonna use magic? Is she gonna... What seal do I set up? I guess I could set up both. Can I set up both? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, shoot. We are surrounded by everybody. I can see why they would want you to be at a higher level. Is she gonna go aggro or no? let's go this way. First of all, go this direction. Hand, 196. Defeat this enemy. With a heavy stick. Perfect. Go here. I'm not going to set up anything yet. What's their range? Oh, shoot. Oh, this is not a wall. This is clearly not a wall. That's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a huge problem. Let's see what we can do here. We'll try to shoot an arrow. I don't know how much damage it's gonna do. Not enough. That is okay. We are gonna have to set up a protection shield. The good news is he has the ability to set one up. We just have to do it. Now that I realize that there is indeed a level up, an area above this. The nice thing that the game does is they do heal you, which I thought they were not going to. So that's the reason I was trying to play a little conservative with MP. Map 1. So these enemies can attack about 5 spaces, 35 damage to him. Missed her. Now does Celine want to get involved in this fray here? So Celine's not moving yet. So despite the guide saying ignore the guards, I don't see that being possible. I'm gonna defeat the guards and then we'll focus on Celine. Critical. Oh! Well, we were in a bad spot. They were defending. So this is gonna be kind of rough. We'll go to dragon mode. Heavy stick. Try to use freeze. That killed it. That kind of made things take a detour. We're gonna set up a protection shield in the middle of this room. Oh shoot, I did it one tile to the wrong side. Oh no, they're gonna kill her. Stand here to direct their arrow fire, maybe? Oh, we're gonna have to... But if we cover, that means he takes full damage. Can I stand in here and cover from a distance? Yes, but not diagonal. Every direction but the one I want. I guess the question is, you know, how badly do they want to hit her? I'll cover. This kind of sucks. Oh, that's... Oh, they gave up. Never mind. We'll push this enemy out with heavy punch. And this should kill them. Acid Spit. 220. Immediate death. Let me go ahead and move him up here. And you go down here. Or are they gonna come attack me? No. They will if I start to attack, so that means every one of these enemies are probably going to be defending. Alright, we're going to have to bait these enemies then. Defense. Protection shield. Although, do I mean... I don't know. What's her range? MP 1000. Ice Storm, Shadow Dance, Charm, and Ground Lock. So we are going to want to... Used to be a princess in the East, however, Lord Bane added her as one of her leaders, in his army. We'll want to set up a magic shield as we get closer. So we need to, although, oh shoot, he can't set it up. Oh no, she can though. She can set it up, that's fine. Never mind. Let's just find out. Okay, maybe not. Let's just stick to the plan. Protection shields. I'm assuming the magic one will also last the same number of turns as this one would ordinarily. So next turn we're gonna make our advance upward. We just need this here to protect ourselves from this attack. See, it did 60 damage in this barrier dome, which is like a lot of damage. Okay. Okay, well, they're lined up pretty nicely. I'll go over here. I can't do the spin, that sucks. I wanted to do it so badly. This way. Acid spit. So that enemy is alive, that other one died. That was not a smart play, because now he's now he's sitting right over there and I can't protect him. I should not have used the bow. I should have used like literally any other character. Because we have no idea how much damage her spells are going to do if she decides she wants to be aggro here. Everybody else can kind of hang out. Group healing. On the ones that are actually in here. Why did it not work on them? What? I would not have done that. Why did it not work on them? Last time it did. In any event, we'll pass his turn. Okay, they're not... She's not going to be aggroed. We'll want to deal with those enemies, but... just don't at this point. If I go here, where can I set up the magic shield? In any one of these tiles. Okay. I can hit her with Acid Spit. 198, and I knocked her backwards. She is now going to enter the fray here, which I'm okay with. The only thing I'm a little bit scared about is that heal did not go off on her. It was supposed to. It was supposed to be a group heal, but it healed no group. So you're supposed to actually go into this with full HP, so we're having to kind of improvise. That means if the arrow people decide they want to shoot her, I can't protect her. She's not going to survive a hit. She might have. In any event, we'll do something like. We'll set it up like this. Magic shield. Get you inside of it. Set you up on counter mode to maybe, hopefully, take the arrow hits. And if not, I'm going to have you move up. You are going to... Where's cover? I'm going to actually enable cover so I can protect her specifically if they do decide to bypass my defenses to be annoying. And then you get up here, no defense. We're going to go to team menu. Multiple enemies. Oh yeah, we learned this and we never just equipped it. I'll equip that, but we're also going to put counter on. What is the range of this Doomstick? I don't have enough energy, so it won't even let me show it. We'll go in here, we'll go to counter. She can't even get up here. It's pretty bad. But we do need to have her somewhat close in case we need to heal the party. And by in case, I mean we are going to have to heal the party. So we're going to go ahead and put her into counter mode. And then turn. So Ice Magic, 49 damage, thanks to us probably having that barrier up. 55 damage to us since we are in counter mode, but not in a physical resistance spot. Okay, so we're back in business. So let's see what these abilities do. So Doomstick does it like that. I'm gonna have him stand here. Attack. 218, huge damage. Acid Spit. Knock her back even further, 210. Stand here. And we're going to go ahead and use Straight Shot. Hit at a distance. 120. So you have... how much now? Something out of 1600. She doesn't seem to have like a heal spell. So I think in that regard we're pretty good and well covered. I'm going to have her stand here. I'm going to go ahead and try to use group healing again. Looks like it'll hit everybody that's here Oh, that's why it didn't work. Oh, so I can only select these two. I mean, to be fair, that's probably what I want to select. Alternatively, I could stand here. Yeah, that's what I probably should do. Okay, so now, I could be super aggressive with him. We're gonna play it safe. I'm gonna go ahead and cover you, and then you. We have to keep enabling cover. We took it off because it's like, when are we ever gonna use cover? It's like we're using it all the time now. Oh shoot, that's right. Yeah. Well, she has HP now, so hopefully, like, just don't kill her. We'll go ahead and use counter. Okay, tried to do a normal attack. We dodged it, because they attacked the character with the highest evasion. So that worked out pretty well. So we countered because they're one tile away, or like 2 tiles away. Okay, I think we win. Acid Spit. 210. Gonna go pretty aggro here. I'm gonna go ahead and have her use Ice Storm. Kill that enemy. We'll go forward this direction, kill that enemy. Can't wait for Shining Force 1 more. Thank you for the 25 bits, Hikaru. I'm excited about it myself. I'm really excited about it. Hope you've been doing well. The boss will get 1 turn. Ice Storm. Okay. Yep, they are cooked. They are absolutely cooked. We're just basically gonna keep shove her all the way to the dungeon at this point. We'll plan on using, for our last turn, the ability if we need an extra turn here, but this should be enough. Oh, Sora's frozen. Oh well. We'll go this way. Heavenly Sword. 8 damage. Apparently, do not use that on people that are mages. We'll use Doomstick. Yep, we got her. Well done, Ash. Ash, what are you going to do now? Well, I should say I will be king of this country and rebuild it. But I can't do that. Anyway, I'll explain the situation to the Vigilance Committee of Zarma and leave the matter to them. Instead, I'll keep on fighting Bane until we get him. Ash. Okay then, shall we get out of here? Give me my EXP. 392. Get some levels here. Aragon will level with that. Raikou leveled up to 11. Sara leveled up. Hector. Cat's Eye is now level 10. Ash is now also level 10. we did it all before 9 o'clock anime. Although we got the castle back, it's going to be hard for Dragoon. By the way, where is Ash? Sorry, I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. I went to Zarma, the capital, and told the Vigilance Committee about the castle. You are ahead of us. Well, yeah. Since we are going to be away from the castle, we should at least do something like this. Well then, where are we going now? It doesn't matter to me. Alright, we got some new items, didn't we? Let's see what we can equip. We have a W killer. Special effect on worms. I think they mean WYRM. Considering it was found in Dragoon Castle, but translation is hard. I guess, let me see here. Before you continue on your adventure, stop by the town closest to the castle, train Ash in the air to get money, transform into the dragon shape, battles are easy for you. You could also train Sara's healing techniques. Didn't even know he had healing techniques. Okay. Well, in any event, and that tower that I went to on the far right side, that is our next destination for the next stream. Yes, thank you very much for Kencel. Yeah, apparently we didn't need a power level, we just needed to be smart about how we did things, which is good. Good luck charm. 20 up to luck, up speed. Okay. We don't need that. What other things did we get? What were all the items I got? Let's see. W killer, W shoes, R leg, and M piece. What is M piece? Is it for you? I could give you the Gallant, it's a better weapon. What is M piece? Oh, it is effective against insects. Got it, got it. Let's go to Zarma. We're about to end the stream. Maybe the M piece, I can see it here. Whatever it is 6,675 gold. The Paco Paco axe I got is 6,750. W killer is 3,075. The cursed item is 2,700. What can we buy? Hairband. Leather will go up with that. Plate armor. We can barely afford this nonsense. So much grinding you have to do to be able to afford this stuff. Or that I'm going to have to do off stream between now and what'll end up being Monday stream. So that's plenty of time. Anyway, let me just check the weapon shop and then we'll go ahead and end stream. Didn't want to buy it. I mashed too quickly. Is a Yoi? Buy 2. That's it for that? Okay. I'll equip them before I forget. So it's plus 20. And then you also get it. Plus 20. All right, well that's enough. That's been a 3-hour stream. We went through 3 areas, which was my goal for the entire stream, not realizing that the third area was going to be a 3-parter. So good for me. I've got some off-stream grinding ahead of me to be able to do. I tried to desperately reach for the controller before it fell off my bed. It fell off anyway. All right, well that's that. How many areas are left in the game? So battle 6 is next. 16. So 16 battles. So it's looking like we have at least maybe 4, more realistically 5 streams ahead of us before finishing, which isn't bad. I mean, this is a bit of a longer game, just because it's the maps are just so huge. But overall, it's probably gonna hit a 70. I think it's probably gonna hover around there. I don't think the game hasn't gotten any worse. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's fully fleshed out. Has tons of equipment. I mean, it has side areas and secrets and things you can find. I don't really have a major complaint other than the fact that it's extremely long, and some of the enemies just make the maps even longer than they need to be. That's really it. It's like I wouldn't be upset if like the map lengths were like half the length. That's really it. That's like my main complaint. But yeah, who knows? The enemies might get fundamentally more unfair and punishing, but I'm also willing to do the grinding, and I don't know, some people probably wouldn't be, but I haven't really had to stop and grind like they told me I needed to be this level. You really don't. It's mainly for money and other things that I think you really need to stop and do it. Anyway, tomorrow, more Shining Force 1. We are on the last battle of Chapter 4. We're going to be starting Chapter 5. Hope you're all excited for that. I know I am. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off stream. I have a show I need to watch later. We're watching more Snow Queen. So take care, everybody. And for some of you, I'll be seeing you a lot sooner than others. Bye!